102 degrees outside.
6 a.m. and maybe 9, 10 p.m., right?
Exactly.
That's about the only times you can use that one. Hey, the heat is on, and it's going to stick around for the next couple of days. Let me show you. This is what it looks like right now. Ensign Peak, downtown Salt Lake City off in the distance, and oh, beautiful day. But it's so hard to enjoy it when we're at the record-breaking level we've been at. We told you earlier, 106 in Salt Lake City, blowing past the old record of 104 that's been around for a couple of years. Here's St. George on the East Ridge. We've got a few little clouds kind of bubbling up. A beautiful day, but equally as hot. Now, I want to take you back in time on this date in history. Back in 2021, St. George hit the all-time record high temperature for the state of Utah. It's the hottest we've ever recorded. Now, we've been close to that this week, 114, 115, but we're not going to break the 117 in St. George, thus keeping the state record at least intact for the hottest temperature ever. Now, again, we're not aspiring to any of it, but that's the hottest St. George has ever been. And they've actually done it twice back in history, one in 2021 and then back into the 80s. But as you look at our highs today, oh, Las Vegas blowing right past the 117. They were 118. Remember, they broke their record over the weekend for an all-time extra hot there at 120. Now, 115 in Phoenix, 90s over in Denver and Cheyenne, and those 90s, they go all the way up into Great Falls and Cody. Medford today actually down out of the triple digits to 99, and Portland, some welcome relief for Seattle and Portland into the 80s this afternoon. As we show you what's happening across the state, it's hard not to see those triple digits. 101 Logan, 105 Ogden, and in Wendover. Fillmore, 104. Moab, 103, with St. George checking in at 113. Now, you'll notice some precipitation off to the east, a little precipitation off to the west. Where's that coming from? Well, the area of high pressure that is situated over southern Utah, around that high is where you actually see that develop. And we could take that high and just nudge it over to the east a bit. The bottom line, that high is on the move, and as it moves east, it's going to draw in a bit of a southerly flow. We'll see some clouds bubble up. We'll see some smoke transported in from the central and southern Utah fires, and by Saturday and Sunday afternoons, we'll have the potential for thicker clouds in the afternoon and maybe a few little bubble up showers. I don't have a lot in there. The surface will be so dry that it will be a little bit more virga and wind than it will actually be rain, but the potential is definitely there, and a pattern shift that will be taking us through the weekend, and that will allow temperatures to kind of taper off. 113 St. George tomorrow. That's not much of a taper off. Hanksville goes to 106. That's a record tomorrow in St. George, and then we're actually back a little closer to normal. By Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 105, 106, still really hot, but closer to that average high of 102. As we head to the north tonight, very mild. We're talking 70s in West Valley, 60s in Spanish Fork. Higher elevations dip into the 50s, but the valleys stay very warm. Salt Lake International loves to retain heat at night. 75 for the low there and 106 again tomorrow. That will break a record, and then the 106 on Saturday, well, it doesn't break a record because the record there is 107, which is Salt Lake's all-time record hot day. So 90s return Monday, Tuesday, Deanie. We're going to have to wait till then, and who would have thought we'd be celebrating 97 as a cool down, but compared to where we've been, that one's not bad.
It's all relative, isn't it?
It is all relative.
Okay, thanks, Kevin.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back with sports.